most of the comments that I saw when I posted this up on my page echoed something like this. Hugh Hefner is rolling in his grave. So, as you can see right here, and I actually found out about this from a video that the Amazing Lucas did on his page, on his channel. And all I have to say is, look at how much further into the rabbit hole we have sunk. Where now you have men posing for the cover of Playboy wearing women's attire. Now, we all know when it comes to Playboy, the Playboy bunny costume is like the most iconic look for any woman to pose in, whether they're on the cover or they're in a centerfold or whatever the case may be. Or whenever, if you went to the house, to the Playboy mansion, you would always see the women there wearing the bunny costume. Like, that's the staple. After all, the bunny with the bow tie is the logo. If you see that bunny with the bow tie, you already know it's Playboy, even if it doesn't have to say Playboy on there. But they have this person right here whose name is Bretman Rock. And they said they have now made history because he is the first openly gay man to pose on the cover of Playboy. And this is a screenshot right here of his Twitter account of him saying, "I'm a Playboy bunny, duh." And these are the two pictures right here that have been floating around. I think it's some more, but these are the ones that's been popping up the most. So as you can see, it says Playboy. It's a black and white picture, and he's posed wearing the bunny costume. And somewhere Lil Nas X is upset. I'm gonna just say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this article, and then I'm gonna just give my take on just how ridiculous this is. It says Playboy makes history with first openly gay cover star Bretman Rock, posted October 4th, 2021. Bretman Rock is making history with his appearance on the cover of Playboy magazine's October 2021 digital issue, as the 23-year-old becomes the first openly gay male to secure the coveted spot. The Hawaii-based Filipino influencer isn't new to the spotlight after making a name for himself on YouTube in the short-form video app Vine, where Rock displayed both his humor and his skill with makeup. And while videos of him applying contour and trying out drag makeup came long before there were other men in makeup gaining notoriety online, Rock continues to break boundaries with his latest cover shoot. I'm a Playboy bunny, Rock wrote on Twitter alongside photos of the digital cover where he's wearing the famous bunny suit. According to Playboy, Rock isn't the first man to rock different parts of the iconic outfit. However, he is only the third to appear on the cover of the men's lifestyle and entertainment magazine, behind the magazine's late founder Hugh Hefner, and in July 2020, Latin pop star Bad Bunny. Rock is the first openly gay man. For Playboy to have a male on the cover is a huge deal for the Academy, for my brown people community, and it's all so surreal, Rock told the publication. A total "is this even effing happening right now" type of vibe. Rock's cover hasn't yet been released, but a representative for GLAAD, the leading Academy advocacy organization accelerating acceptance and equality, explains why the representation is so important. Playboy's inclusion of Bretman Rock on his cover is a powerful step forward in the ongoing movement towards greater diversity and inclusion in fashion and modeling, Anthony Allen Ramos, GLAAD's head of talent, said in a statement. As the first out gay man to cover the magazine, especially during Filipino American History Month, Bretman Rock is continuing to defy gender norms and use his massive social platform to not only break down barriers for the Academy inclusion in the industry, but also inspire so many other Academy Filipinos who have been underrepresented in fashion, modeling, and across media. Still, not everyone is celebrating Rock's cover appearance, as evidenced by the many negative comments along with the positive on Playboy's Twitter announcement. Playboy has been dead for a while now, folks. Case in point as to why, one person wrote. Another replied, "There are appropriate magazines for this homie to be featured. You guys have gone far left. I'm out, Playboy. I've been a fan since the early 90s. I'm not anti-gay or trans or anything. This is just nonsense." Other commented on the nature of the magazine, sharing thoughts about how the latest digital cover choice seemingly veers from the publication's intended purpose. It says now Playboy is play gay. They will destroy each and every haven of masculinity, someone said. Another wrote, couldn't they just revive Playgirl and had him debut on the cover for that, since target audience for Playboy is straight dudes who probably won't take kindly to seeing a man on the cover of Playboy. A spokesman for Playboy Group, the publication's parent media company, tells Yahoo Life that pushback in the face of progress is expected, noting, since posting last Friday, we've received a lot of great comments, but far too many offensive ones as well. Well, what did you expect? Now they talking about progress. Is this really progress? And I'm so sick and tired of them saying we're doing this to be progressive. We're doing this for progress. We're doing this to push forward. How forward are you trying to push? Because at this point, I'm about to be stuck in neutral. I'm about to be stuck in park at that point. Like, this makes no sense. Like, Playboy magazine for years has always been geared towards men and, you know, maybe satisfying a fetish for, you know, a woman, no matter who they would put on the cover. This right here, who are they really catering to? And like someone said, when's the last time Playboy really has been out there in a discussion? Probably when Hugh Hefner passed. That's probably the last time Playboy really got that kind of airplay. So my thing is, I think they're doing this for attention because they're trying to revive it, but this is not the type of attention that you want. Like, it really made no sense to put a gay man on the cover of the magazine when your target audience is heterosexual men. And yes, there at one time used to be something called a Playgirl magazine, where that magazine was geared towards women who wanted to see men in a certain way in the magazine, but it wasn't as popular. This is where he would have been more appropriate at, even despite his lifestyle. But then, like I said, like, this is like literally taking the place of other women that could have done this cover. And another thing, to all those liberal white women out there that claim that they don't like the patriarchy and all types of stuff like that, where are your antennas on this? Because it's funny, they love to say, I don't like the patriarchy, I don't like the patriarchy, but when this is coming out, they're quiet. Or those feminists, you know, that try to, you know, say, you know, this is for women and stuff like that. Where are y'all at? Because the thing is, they're a bunch of hypocrites. And you're not going to hear from them. Don't expect to. It says, these are the same kind of comments Playboy received when we put Doreen Stern, a African-American woman, on the cover in 1971, when we featured transgender model Tula Kasi in 91, when we fought for abortion rights before Roe versus Wade and cannabis law reform in the 1970s. The spokesperson adds that challenging such notions is a part of the magazine's mission, standing for, but here's the thing, well, minus the trans model, because that person still technically is a man. Those other people were women. And now looking back at it, like, what? Never mind. I'm not even going to go. I'm not even going to do it. Standing for freedom and equality is in the DNA of this brand. Today, Playboy is much more than a magazine. A representative continues. Our digital covers are creative snapshots that drive and reflect the current dialogue around pleasure, sexuality, equality, and culture. If a gay man feels sexy in a bunny costume, an iconic symbol of sexiness, why shouldn't he be able to wear it proudly? Serving as a platform for representation is and will always be what Playboy stands for. Now rock is a part of that change. Well, guess what? Now that this has happened, expect for this to occur more often. See, this is the thing. This right here, people are going to say this is going too far, and it is. Watch, their subscription base is going to start to decline. And what I'm noticing is, and now Playboy has now hopped on that bandwagon, is that they want to revive something, they start leaning on the academy in order to do that. I've been noticing that a lot lately with people, or not people, but with businesses that start to decay. They start to cater to places that they never thought they would ever do, but they bite the bullet in order to get some kind of attention that they've been lacking, in hopes to get people to continue to cater to them. But that's the thing. Playboy caters to heterosexual men. This right here is not going to cater to them. I don't know how many are going to actually buy this. I bet them subscriptions are going to drop heavily if they have not done so already. I don't know what the hell people over at Playboy was thinking with this. I don't know if they were doing a few lines of coke. I don't know if they popped a few ecstasy pills. I don't know if they injected themselves with fentanyl. But something tells me they were not sober or in their right state of mind when they decided to approve this. There's no way. That's why when people keep talking about representation this and representation that, I have began to tune that out because I know what it leads to. Stuff like this and other questionable behavior. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.